Have you thought about it? Have you thought about what you are worth? Well, you probably have thought about what you are worth because we are all worth so much. But ESL teachers, have you thought about what you are worth in this world? Because it is becoming more and more clear to me, and we're talking about this subject, and I hope that you're here to join me about what we can do about our worth and our value as ESL teachers in this world today. I'm Teacher Lena here, and I would love for you to listen to this series. I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel and listen to what I have to say about this because we all are learning this together. I want us all to learn this together, and I want us to know what we can do about it. So please join me and subscribe. All right, teachers, so what are we going to do about this? There are so many companies out here making money off of us, okay? Because they know they can. They know that people want to know English and they need to learn English. And the internet has made it so simple. I mean, so simple for people to learn English from native English speakers. And that's really, a really good thing for them right now. Yes, it's helpful to have English teachers that are not Native Americans who might, be able to teach another person who's from the Philippines to teach English, and they can kind of talk back and forth in their native language and explain things a little bit better. There's a place for that, but there's also a place for people who want to learn from a Native American speaker. Maybe they've gotten to the point where they're able to hold a conversation and they need or want to hear our accents, okay? And they need to understand us with our accents or correct some of their accents that are giving them, an incorrect pronunciation of a word. So what are we going to do now that we know that they want to talk to us and they want to learn English, okay? And that the internet has made it so easy for them to learn English. Well, first thing, of course, because there are many companies out here that are hiring us as teachers, get hired. Number one, get hired. There are so many companies out here that are hiring, and yes, their rates are different. So, you want to look around for the rates that suits your budget and is what you're looking for. And maybe if you're a teacher doesn't have that much experience, or you're not even a teacher, you just have the desire to want to teach, you could do this, but you just have to kind of get your foot in the door. So if you have a bachelor's degree, there's many companies out here that just want to hire you if you have a bachelor's degree and if you have some experience with children sometimes, or just want to teach adults. There are companies out here that will hire you. Then there are companies who need for you to have a certificate. So yes, you do need to have like a ESL certificate so that you are certified to teach English as a second language. That's okay because you can get that very simply. Okay, but get hired. Not only are there companies out here that have who are looking for bachelor's degree holders, there are companies out here who just will let you just sign on and start talking to people. And you don't have to have a degree. They just want to have a conversation and practice talking English, and then you can learn about each other's cultures. So there's a few companies out here that are like that, like Cambly is one of them, and Nice Talk is another one. So you can get hired with two companies right there so easily, just not even having any teaching experience, but just having a great personality where you can make people feel comfortable and you can hold a conversation and just have fun with another individual while they practice their English. So that's one way to do it. Get hired, and then after you get hired, and you're gaining some experience, even for you teachers out there who maybe aren't used to teaching English as a second language, as a full-time job, or still trying to learn how to do it. It's important to learn your tips and your tricks and all of your just your what am I trying to say? The way that you do things to gain some experience, okay? You need to gain some experience so that you can grow in this field and become better and more experienced, because it will help you. There's so many different um, things out here that can help you in your teaching, teaching tools. where to find those teaching tools. As you teach, you'll be able to find more teaching tools that will make make your teaching experience just a little bit smoother and a little bit more effective. So gain some experience, get hired. There are companies starting at $10 an hour all the way up to $51 an hour or more. So that's just for working for another company, that you have the potential to make $50 an hour teaching English online. Okay, so that's something to to strive for right there. So after you think about these companies who are making or who are paying you $50 an hour, what are they making? That's the question. What are they making? And if they're making it, why can't I make it? Well, we sure can. We can. We have access to the ability to do this, and people are doing it. Okay. So that's the next step. After you realize that these companies are out here making money off of us as teachers because they see the value in us, then we have to realize, well, how can we do this for ourselves? We can. But just to give you a little idea of what's actually out there, how this industry is growing the way that it is. VIPKIds, company that many people know about. It's probably one of the best known ESL companies out there. Started out, and they had about, in 2015 they had 3,000 teachers. 2019 of March, they had 65,000 teachers. One company, 65,000 teachers. It has grown. That is one company. There are several companies out here that are hiring all these teachers. They want them, and the number is just growing. And the students, think about all the students that are out there. VIPKids has 500,000 students, and their numbers are growing. And all the numbers of the other companies are growing. The kids, the students, the people, the adults are out there. So let's take advantage of it. Okay, so we're not done talking about this subject. There is still more that we need to talk about, because we need to figure out, well, what are we going to do as teachers? How are we going to do this for ourselves? There are ways. I have some ideas, and I'm sure you have ideas too. So let's continue the conversation and talk about it. So join me as we continue in this discussion.